Hello everybody and welcome back to Dyson Zero Program. In last episode we got red science up and working, and somewhere just over there in the distance, can we see it? If we fly maybe? Yeah, just there we got our blue science up and working in a slightly bigger fashion. And one problem we had at the end of last episode was this energetic graphite production was not able to keep up with the red science and fueling this, and frankly it's struggling still to just keep up with the power consumption. So, you know, it is what it is. But what we did do was come over here and just throw this down. I had just enough space for a bit of landfill to produce this, and it looks like this is enough to keep up with the red science, and I have doubled our red science production. So the good thing now is we are backlogging this, and we could do with more research to get this done and get a bit higher, blah blah blah. But in short, the next one on the queue is going to take care of adding more on here, so I don't want to do too much more with this right now. It's going quick enough for our production. But what we're going to do today is get our local logistics done, do a little bit of refactoring around here so that we get more local logistics. Okay, I've managed to sort out my power issue. I'm now have a bit of surplus. I got a load of solar panels down, so I think I've got enough to last me a little bit. And as you can see, I'm about to finish the ray receiver soon, so we've got all the tech we need. What we don't have is titanium and silicon. We need more of that. So what I'm trying to do now is get through the titanium smelting, which is this one, get my mecha core upgraded, and then get my mecha sail. Once I've got those three, I can fly to another planet and start getting what I need. We've managed to get everything sorted. We're just finishing off the last of our research, but what we should be able to do now is we just do this. We should be able to hopefully... Can we take off yet? Yes! There we go. Question is, where would we go? Let's just bring up the solar system view. So, can I zoom out? I can. So I'm going to head to this planet. It's got enough silicon for what we need, but it's got titanium. Titanium's the thing we really need. I did consider going to this internal planet, but I mean, yeah, I get more silicon but less titanium. It's got some copper and iron. This has got enough, not enough copper actually, but what we really need is titanium. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to change my mind. That is not a lot of copper. We won't get a lot done. So I think what we need to do is get rid of this. We need to turn around and head to this planet. We can do that, then we stand a good chance of being able to, I guess, build a little outpost, get a factory going, and hopefully start juicing the titanium we need there. Then hopefully we'll get the logistics we need so we can bring it back as well. Oh, look at all those. Yes, there's titanium up here, copper, silicon, iron. Perfect. Here looks quite good. It's also near the pole, so we can get some solar down. And no lava. Whew. Perfect. So we've got silicon here, which would be quite handy. There's copper over there, also handy, and titanium and stone. So this looks like as good a spot as any to do anything. Let's get gathering on this. Now, I am not generating enough power for all of this. Let's get this one here, here, and here. We definitely need more power, and I don't know where we're going to be able to put solar panels. For now, I think I'm just going to throw them down over here. We just checked how much power we've got. So we're generating about 12 megawatts. This is cool. These aren't doing anything at the moment. Now, can I make some storage boxes? Can I make these? I need stone for that. So, luckily there's stone over here. Let's get one of these up as well. I don't think we need too much, to be honest. We just need a little bit. And we'll run power over to here as well. Boom. And I'm just going to drop this straight into a container because we don't need a lot of this. So we'll just come this way and grab an inserter and just start throwing it in. So that solves that problem. Oh no, actually that doesn't solve that problem, because what we need to do is we need to smelt that, don't we? Forgot. So it should be this one. Better. I should also probably, if there's coal, try and sort out a power source here as well, so I don't end up getting stranded by accident. Let's use a fast one on here. We'll throw down one of these. And a fast one going into here. Right, we'll limit this because we don't need a lot of stone. So we'll just get a few on here. And this is struggling, right? And that's because this can't consume it quick enough. That's fine. So that's getting some stone. So that takes care of our stone that we need. And we got iron vein here. So let's just throw down some gatherers on these as well. We might as well do the silicon while we're here, because we are going to need all of these. So that helps us there. This gets us some iron coming along. We just need a regular smelter. So can I get a blueprint for this? I can. I need to fix the blueprint to make sure that it goes the right direction. But we could do something like this. And we'll need a power supply probably here. Over and let the bots do their thing. What I'll do is I'll get this up and working, and the other one I'll get the strong storage box, or the large storage box, made, and I'll bring you back to the titanium, and then we'll work out what we're going to do this, because at the moment we're blocked because we don't have titanium. We kind of want to use a bit of resourcing now to make sure that we can, oh my god, I'm running out of fuel, to make sure that we get some titanium, get it home, probably take some silicon with us as well, because again, very useful resource to have. So we'll get some building done. I'll bring you back in a second when this is done. Welcome back. We managed to get the titanium here. I've filled up my inventory as much as I can, and I've also grabbed some silicon from over here. I've moved the solar power generator to the pole because the power generation here is not great. I don't know what we're going to do. We need to produce power here, I think. But for now, I think what we want to do is just head back to our main planet, which luckily isn't too far away. We just need to get here. So let's get an indicator on it, and we'll take a run and jump, I guess. I just have these very quick and dirty smelters to get basically the silicon and the titanium done. I just need to fix these because apparently I didn't rotate the thing when I copied it over, but this is good enough now to help me produce the things I need so that this can stop being a problem in the future. So we'll use this to get some basics up and going, some logistics, and we'll come back and refactor all this probably on the new planet to make sure we end up with the right materials. So this has gone very quick. So we'll grab a few stacks of this and we'll see what we can make with it in a second. It's a good time to come back. I'm just finishing off building this temporary factory to help me produce the processors, because I'm going to need a few of them. We're just going to put this here, and I'll probably delete the rest of these, and we'll just throw them in, and that's more or less it. I mean, we don't need to do anything super fancy because we just want to get them built, and the more of them we have built, the more we can get onto building this, and that will help us with our production. So everything we're doing, or everything we've done more or less so far, has just been temporary. And the reason it's temporary is because we haven't got the full infrastructure we need yet to build everything out. So we want to get a couple of these towers going, if not many. And if we have to handcraft 5 or 6 of them, I'm okay with that. Because once we start getting the logistics in place and it starts taking care of itself, the rest of it should become a bit easier. Now, downside here though is we have way too much silicon that's just not being used. So let's drop some of this in here. Doesn't matter where it goes. But yeah, silicon is a big problem. We're going to have to get some more of that. Ideally, we need 80. I just hope we're going to get to 80. If we can, then it should be fine. Likewise, we can get rid of this one and this one. And we can just drop the components in here if I can find them. Perfect. One. Oh no, we're going to be short. Damn. We're going to be short a couple. But that's fine. So that gets us most of what we need. Let's copy those. Copy. Let's move them over. So what do I need? I need to make whatever that last thing is. Particle container. And with materials I do not have or understand. So I need engines, copper, and carbon. Okay. Let's do some digging into that. And see, hopefully we can get that done today. Okay, welcome back. The struggle is continuing. I'm having to manually move some materials around. So I just set up this quickly to make sure that I'm continuously generating the blue science, because I need to get these unlocked to make the tower anyway. So it looks like I didn't quite have enough in storage, but that's okay. I'm fairly certain that with what I'm producing here, I'll have to do a couple of runs. I'm probably going to run back and grab an inventory full of silicon as well, because it's one thing I really could do with more of, and I just don't have enough of. So I might go grab some of that and some titanium and bring it back here, while this is kind of trying to produce as much as it can. This will look how quick it goes. Wow. But this will help this keep going. I think this is only blue science, but only needs 400. So I want to make sure I've got a bit of a backlog in there so I can finish that before I leave. I'll go grab the silicon, come back. That means we'll be able to craft the plasma thing that we need for the towers, and that will be amazing. It's a bit of handcrafting, but once we get one of those towers up, this blue science will then start dropping in over there as well, because we need 2 towers. So we have to go get the more silicon for that. And the more of it we get, in the more of the towers, we'll get a local tower here at the blue science. We'll bring it over here. That replaces this box. That helps solve that problem. Then we've got the ability to craft more towers relatively stress-free, I would say. So we'll see how that goes. It doesn't need to be too perfect, but again, more silicon up here would be useful. We've got this little factory here that I'm building to produce the can't even show because I haven't researched it yet, but to produce this thing, we just need to make I can't remember what it is, particles thing, the mesh. I think we do it in the chemical plant. I can't remember, but I'm sure we'll find out when we research it. But yeah, a couple more runs of blue. Go get a bucket load of silicon, bring that back, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be ready to start placing these logistics towers down. And we'll see if we can get one here to that, and that's the blue science done. That means next episode we can then start concentrating about just simplifying this a little bit and getting the yellow science on its way as well, because that is going to be very useful to us. So I'm just going to act as a taxi for a little bit for these blue things, and I'll bring you back in a second. Okay, welcome back. We are getting to the point now where we're just about to build sulfuric acid, which is what we need to be able to make the graphene. We'll just let this keep building, and while it's doing that, we might as well get these ready to go in as well, because once this is in, I think this has everything it needs, and it'll just be grab the sulfur out. So we will, come on, yeah, excellent. So you can go in, you can go in, and you can go in. Cool, so that takes care of that. And what I'll do, just for the ease of it, I will just put a belt in here, and I'll just turn it at the end here, and we'll grab everything out of it and throw it onto here. And all that means for me I have an easy place to grab it from to store it. And I think actually it's going to be a liquid, right? So I need... I don't have the material for it. And I can't make this, can I? Oh, I can. It's not going to be enough though. Oh, I just need one of those. Oh, it is enough. Make 3. So this will give me so I can store the sulfur, and that's all I care about right now. So let's get 3 of those in. Lack of item? No. Can I make 1 more? Make 1. Please be enough. Should be enough. Let's see. Perfect. That is now filling up, and I can grab some of that in a second. So it's a bit of a mission to get this built in an ad hoc way as I am. I'm definitely burning through a few resources, but these hydrogen fuel cells, they're making life a lot easier. I'm just flying everywhere now. So let's get maybe, say, 100 of these. Let's see if we can take 100. So we fly back this way. Somewhere over here. I've started setting up the chemical plants for it. I want to run a pipe all the way back over here, but I absolutely could if I needed to. Right, so I've just managed to bring the sulfuric acid all the way back over here. So this bit's at least automated, but we're just stockpiling it into there for now. I'm not doing anything else. But if all's gone well, then we should hopefully have some of the components we need here. Cool, so that is going in. We're running out of engines, but this is looking not too bad. Oh, we got one in there. Nice. So I need to make 1 more green engine, which I think I can do. What do I need from that? Regular engines and those things. So I just need regular engines. We've got a little back storage here. So I'll just grab 200 of those, and we'll just make all the engines we can in our inventory. And this means we can at least get the logistics hub up now and get it going. The only other thing we need to do is make the little machines that fly between, what they're called, the drones. Jeez, I remember the words. So once we've made the drones, then everything else will be fine. So let me get working on the drones while this is making a second one of these, and hopefully we'll be logisticking our way around soon. I have done it. We've got 4 of these local logistics, and I built the ships as well, or I'm currently building them. As you can see, it's just processors and thrusters, and the thrusters are just still on copper. So I just handcrafted about 40 of them. And what I want to do is we want to obviously replace this. So I think the first thing we'll do is we'll grab this one and we'll just stick it down here. Boom. Nice. And what we'll try and do is we'll just take this straight out to here like that. Cool. And I want to try and take all of this. Can I store it in here? Like, I want to do this. Boom. So I want to make sure this always has all of the blue at the moment, and I want this as demand. So this will always ask for it. So this will always get blue in here, and we need to put some of these in. So let's bang. We'll put 30 in. So these are going to now charge. So supply and demand, right? So let's fly over here. We'll grab the other one, and we'll put it just behind this chest. We'll use this chest as a buffer still. I don't think we really need it, but we'll do it anyway. So we just push, get this one, and we'll just put it there for now. Excellent. So let's just get rid of that actually, because there's no point having it. And we will get rid of this and get rid of some of this as well. So let me redo these conveyors. Right. So if I grab this one, what we can do here... actually, what am I doing? We can do smarter than this. Can I pick that up? No, because I'm full. I'm not full. That, and then you can supply. Boom. So we got loads, and they're already going. I thought I could pick that up, but let's try this. So I want to get you straight into there, and I want to take you this way, and then put you into there as well. So, in theory, if I just grab one of these, that one can drop onto there, that one can drop onto there. I'm actually just going to get rid of that one and replace it because I'm not happy that it's not dropping. Boom. Okay. So now all the blue ones are going into here. And this will store a lot of it. Planetary logistics. Nice. This doesn't have any ships, but because it's supplying, look, there's 100 in transit. What we should see now is those little ships should be coming over. Let me just get this powered as well. Make sure it's got a... Ah, here they come. Perfect timing. So these ones just drop in, grab them, and take them back. And it's not super quick at this stage, in the sense that it needs upgrading. But now I don't have to run conveyors everywhere. And these become the hub of everything going forward. So this should hopefully stay pretty full, and once it's hit max, it's not actually going to demand anymore anyway, and that should be enough to keep this going. We could do the same with red, but we don't need to do it right now anyway. And that was basically what I wanted to achieve there. I wanted to get that unlocked, and then if we come into the tech tree, the goal for next time is to definitely go get this unlocked, which I'll do between now and next time, because that gives us the yellow science. And the reason we want yellow is we need this. So once I can make these, then we're in a position where we can start thinking about building proper factories that transport goods across planets and make them planet scale, basically. But what we might want to do before that is solve our power problem, which means setting up a factory for these. So I might look into the solar sails and the ray receivers. And we might do that from our new planet. It's a little bit closer. So where is it? Here. So the reason we might want to do it from there is because it's a little bit closer and we can get the rays in and we can actually receive it on both of these planets. So I think next time what we'll do is we'll sort out power, because I think we're still struggling. So here we're at half usage, but nothing's running at the moment because everything's turned off. And our other planet's about 20 megawatts. So I know we hit 100 megawatts across all our bases at the moment, but it's just not enough, not when we want to start scaling out. So the next problem we've got to solve is power, and then hopefully some of these slightly janky bits can disappear, because what we want to do is get rid of some of these slightly more temporary ones like this, and we do want to build the logistics ships properly. We do want to get silicon and the processor properly, but I want to make the processors off-world, because the processors, essentially, it's copper and iron. Copper and iron and silicon, and we've got loads of that. So maybe we'll look at making that. So I'm not sure about next episode, but we'll definitely get yellow science done. We might get the interplanetary bits created. I know they take a lot of resources to build as well, so we might want to start automating some of this, like the processors. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. Have fun.